What does it mean to walk by the Spirit? So I look at it like this. Imagine you are choosing to walk next to someone, like literally walking next to someone that you know. And usually, naturally, what happens? If you're walking next to someone, you're kind of keeping up the same pace. You're close in proximity because you're probably having like a dope, intimate conversation. And also, if you're going on this walk with someone, then there's a form of an agreement. Like, hey, we both know each other. We both decided to go on this walk for whatever reason, right? Okay, so think of it this way. So if you translate that over to staying in step with the Spirit, God, are you intentionally trying to stay close to God? And staying close to God can mean several different things. That can mean intentionally focusing on Him, intentionally spending time in prayer and worship in His Word. And then also, are you communicating with God? Again, going back to prayer. And then also, are you in agreement with God? And usually, if you're in agreement with God, you're following the things He's telling you to do or His word. So, obedience, easier said than done, I know. It's interesting how that literally translates over. And I'm like, oh, if I'm going on a walk with someone, I want to be by you. I want to talk to you. I want to spend time with you. And think about it. When you're consistently spending time with someone, what happens? Think of your best friend. Think of your spouse. Think of your kids. Think of, anybody in your life that you spend the most time with. What usually happens? They influence you. They rub off on you. You kind of pick up on their isms. You kind of take them on a bit. And you get to know them on a much deeper level, hopefully, right? And so the same thing pertains to God. If you're walking by the Spirit, if you're intentionally spending time with Him, you're intentionally trying to stay close in relationship with Him, communicate with Him consistently, you're going to get to know Him more. You're going to become more Christ-like. You're going to start to, as it says in Scripture, not gratify the desires of the flesh. Not perfectly, but you'll see a difference is what I'm saying. And so for me, I've definitely experienced this in my life. I've had times in my life as a believer where I have not been intentionally walking with God. I'm doing my own thing because it's more important, right? And I've noticed that I'm struggling a bit more with things that I've struggled with in the past. I'm just maybe having a lot more stronger emotions that I used to have a lot more peace in those areas, for example. And so if you are consistently focusing on God in this way, and it can be something as practical as carving out a piece of your day for Him, just for Him. If you do that with someone that you love, if you desire to actually call them up and like, hey, what you doing? Just thought about you. Or if you desire to hang out with that person, go out to eat, go have lunch, or just spend time with someone that you love. If you're in a relationship with Christ, it's the same thing. It's kind of simple, but complex at the same time, because obviously it's God, right? But that's how I look at it. Sometimes it can sound so literal and so simple. And it's like, maybe I should just try that and see the difference that it makes in your life. You're literally putting God first. People say God first, but then not really. That was me. I swear God was first, but my spouse was first, my kids was first, my career was first, everything else was first, and then God kind of fit in there, when it was convenient for me or when I needed something. Anybody else guilty of that? So I just wanted to share this because I maybe thought it would be helpful for someone else to look at this literal example of, what does it mean to really walk by the Spirit? And a whole host of benefits that you can receive from it by being influenced by God, by turning more into Christ every day in your character, by reading His word, by communing with Him, worshiping with Him, spending intentional time with Him. So just thought I just wanted to share.